Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to episode number 2 of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Now I need to start this episode off by just saying a huge thank you to you guys. You've absolutely smashed it in yesterday's video and the support is like overwhelming, and I just want to say I'm extremely grateful, very thankful. If you can keep the support going in today's episode by smashing that thumbs up button, leaving a comment down below, that would mean the world to me. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, all right? We're on our way to 500,000 subs, of which, man, I don't even know like how excited I would be to get up to 500,000. It's been a dream of mine for a very long time. So today we're going to do quite a lot today, actually. I was sitting grinding for a good couple hours to get the stuff for this episode. So we start with this team right here, which you saw us build in yesterday's episode, right? Starter level Brazilian team. By the end of this episode, we are going to upgrade that to a much more usable team. We're still not going to step into online games today, but what we are going to do is go into our first game of like squad battles. Now, I'm not going to show you the gameplay for that. Nobody really wants to sit there and watch offline gameplay. But I literally went in on beginner or amateur. Yeah, like beginner is the easiest level, right? I went in on that and played against the team of the week. Because I knew that would get me a couple of objectives done, and essentially what I wanted to do here, 5 objectives done in after one game of FIFA. That's brilliant. What I wanted to do here was get 5 games of squad battles played, because once I've done that, I will have completed another little section of one of the objectives, giving me more packs and coins or whatever it is. So, and by playing 5 games, which is a fair amount, like I would sometimes do a couple of games per episode or something, but by playing 5 games behind the scenes, what I do get is 5 lots of the match bonus coins that I've been getting, so extra thousands of coins coming into the club like that. And let's face it, we've still not done a couple of things. One, we haven't gone into those reserves of the players in our club and sold them on from our reward packs for being a loyal FIFA customer. And number 2 is we haven't delved into Division Rivals qualification, which, I mean, it's kind of nuts. You get a ridiculous amount of coins for qualifying, for doing your Division Rivals placement matches. It's pretty insane, actually, and it's the first time that's really changed the way that it's all going to go for the first few weeks. You lot and me, we're all going to have way more coins than we would have had previously on like Road to Glory status, simply by playing those 5 Division Rival matches, which I guess we'll start doing in tomorrow's episode or something, because it's fairly vital to get them done pretty soon, because, well, I'm pretty sure you can, if you lost all 5 placements and you got placed in like Div 8 or Div 9, whatever it is, I think you still get 30,000 coins. And if you win all 5 placements, you'll get put in Division 2 and you'll get 124,000 coins, which is just mental. It's absolutely crazy. So obviously we're going to be trying very hard in our Division Rivals placements to try and get as many coins as possible, right? Excuse the 34-0 victory for me here. Again, I was just playing on beginner, and it made no difference. But I did find something in one of the objective menus which makes me want to keep on playing past 5-0 in some of these early squad battles matches, because there is a 50k pack up for grabs if you score 100 finesse goals or something like that. So I figured, if you just play on the beginning setting, then you can just spam them like 35-40-0. And some of these matches I was hardly even trying. I was like trying to eat my dinner, trying to edit a video. There's a lot going on in Lasty HQ right now, because obviously FIFA 21 is here and I want to get these episodes out to you on time with a nice high quality production value every single day. So now we're going to start to upgrade the team. I looked at this Wendell the other day, and I think, did I put him in my OP players that you need to use or starter teams video? One of the two, but I did want to go back and pick him up because he looked like a really good purchase. And then we've also gone for a Gabriel Paulista, a nice 82 rated Brazilian from La Liga. He's not quite 70 pace, but he's really good defensively and good physical as well. And I have a good idea for a partner for him once we, again, like rejig some stuff and build up some more coins. And we will pick that player up in this episode. So the next player on my little list was Rafinha, a good right-sided player. Obviously what this does is replace Lucas, the loan. But if we're playing like a tough rivals placement game, we could start Lucas perhaps. And we've also bought J9, Jonathan, who had a crazy tots card in FIFA 20, which I really, really liked. So we've brought his regular card to start things off here. He's a 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot striker. And of course he's Brazilian. He's got a fair amount of pace, half decent dribbling and shooting. He's like a slightly better than starter striker. So we've now brought him into the squad. So there's still plenty of areas that I want to boost here. But we will get to that as we get the coins. So for playing EA Play, for having EA Play, which is essentially the EA access, you know, what you get is a little boost in your season pass. You get 3,500 XP. It's not a huge amount, and any of you that don't get that, I shouldn't be too deterred. You would literally just be a couple of levels behind me on the season pass for a little while. Considering you still need to get up to 100,000 to unlock the Lacazette, 3,500 is really just a drop in the ocean, isn't it? So don't worry too much about that. But what it did get for me is to push me up to level 5, of which I get, I think, did I get a little pack there? And we get a gold Christian Eriksen on loan card. That's fine, cool. We'll maybe bring him on as a super sub. But yeah, so we're up to level 5, nearly level 6, and what we do have is a premium gold pack and a 2 players pack, so we can open up them right now. I was wondering whether or not I could maybe get my first like board player or walkout at some point. But we'll see if that happens throughout the rest of this episode. We get a little Roma player there, a Frenchman in the Serie A, so some point that could be pretty useful for an SBC. And then in the 2 rare gold players pack, can we achieve anything? Well, it's going to be a rare. And I say that because you guys can see the differences on the front of the packs, I think. You just need to look out for it. If the pack that's in the middle of your screen when you're opening a pack, if that is slightly more shiny than normal, then you're getting at least a rare player, which means it's going to go past that initial non-rare phase. And then the 3 lines that pop down on each side, if you look on the left-hand side, you can tell if you're getting a walkout by... it's like 2 of the lights will light up and another one will be dim if you're getting a walkout, or they would all light up if you're not getting a walkout. So it's kind of easy to tell once you know whether or not you're going to get a nice high-rated card in a pack or not. So that's where I'm always looking over on the left-hand side of the pack when I start my when I see the animation rolling around, because that tells me whether or not I'm going to get a really good pack or not right off the get-go. So yeah, we boost ourselves up to level 6 here. We're going to take the bear. If you watched my how to start FUT with no money video a couple of days ago, I took the bear for everything. I worked my way through some season progress on the early access that I had on PlayStation on a different account. And yeah, I took the bear on all of that stuff because I think it looks best out of those 3 options. And we get some stadium seat paint as well. I've really not delved into the stadium side of things yet. I think what we need to do is get a whole bunch of games played, because that unlocks the different stadium stuff. But because that's not really like an area that I'm particularly buzzing about, like stadium customization, it's cool and all that, and we'll make it look our own, but it's not something that's going to help me get coins or get cool players, so that's what I really want to focus on for now. So next up, we do some more of the like beginner SBCs. This is the basic let's move forward. We do the defensive, the midfield, and then the advancing attack, of which I had to go and buy a striker. I didn't have one, and I accidentally put a right wing to right forward on one of my players, which I thought I would need just from previous FIFAs. I thought you needed. Maybe you needed more chemistry back then, but for now, no, you didn't. So I wasted a position modifier already. That is silly from Tom right there. But what we do get is 4 player picks, and they are maximum 80 rated, so I'm not going to get too hyped about them. But I can see that I will definitely take the Bayern player right there in Ulreich, because sometimes Bayern are in like marquee matchups and stuff. I already owned Ben Mee, so it was between Zagadou and Kjaer. Kjaer? Isn't it Simon Kjaer? Something like that. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce his name. But he's the highest rated in this situation. AC Milan, again, someone that, you know, could be useful for marquee matchups down the line. So I took him. And then instead of taking João Mario in this one, I thought English, Loftus-Cheek, Premier League, Chelsea. I'm going to go for him. Just because I feel like Prem players do hold a lot more value at the start of the game. And even though these are probably untradeable, it's still someone that I wouldn't then have to go and buy. I could just use the one that I've got in my club. Similar story for why I picked Olivier Giroud right here. And of course, I just got a Loftus-Cheek from Chelsea, so I've now got a Giroud from Chelsea, and my Scouse mate Griffo, who always uses Giroud on every FIFA that he plays, would not be happy with me if I didn't choose him. So there you go, Griffo. I've chosen Giroud for you. Now this right here, this SBC to complete a different group of SBCs was annoying, and this is always annoying, this SBC. It costs a lot. You basically need 5 players from the same nation, but all from different leagues. And 3 of them must be silver. So what that does is it puts the prices of silver players from off leagues, but like from popular nations, up a ton. So you should check your clubs for silver, like English, Spanish, French, like the popular nations, to see if you've got them from like off leagues, and if they're tradable and they're silver, you could make thousands of coins right now. It is definitely an area of the game which people trade with at the start, so could be a way for you guys to make a few extra coins. Little tip for you there. So what have we got now? We've got a couple more packs, I guess, from that SBC itself. We get a premium gold pack here. We get a sniper chem star, that's all right, and then 3 more players. Mixed players pack next. Now this is what I think you used to get as a returning customer, as opposed to a gold players pack. So although we do end up getting a rare gold here in Pladenhart, this is not worth anywhere near as much unless it's tradable. And like you can see in my pack, I get a Spanish cam there who was silver, who I could sell for a couple thousand coins at least. So actually, very much worth it to get those silver and bronze packs and stuff right now at this stage of the game. Get a little Premier League player there, Fornals I think it was, yeah, and then we get a Vermaelen too. You'll see why later on in the video the Vermaelen is a useful player to get. We'll talk about that as we get to it. But still no board or walkout for me just yet. We pick ourselves up a Danny Olmo, a RB Leipzig player, which is going to be very helpful for us because Leipzig are one of the squads in marquee matchups, as is Man United. So I get 2 players there that I'm definitely going to need to use in an SBC along the way. So this is going to be my centre-back duo partner for Gabriel Paulista. We're going to go for some Belgian Pro League. We're going to split our squad off a little bit and get some Belgian Pro League players, because this is a trio of players from this league which I actually really wanted to try as soon as I saw them. We have Mignolet in goal. I don't really care about which goalkeeper I have, but he gets a strong link to Clinton Mata. And then this left-back right here gets a strong link to the centre-back Clinton Mata as well. So everyone will be on, those 3 will be on full chemistry in our squad, and they really didn't cost that many coins. So I'm excited and I just want to see how this trio does. And having a lot of pace in Clinton Mata as our centre back, alongside more of a solid centre back in Gabriel Paulista, I think actually what we've got there is a pretty good duo. We pick up an entire football club in the player Everton out at left wing. He gets a strong link to one of my Liga NOS players, so that helps his chemistry out. And we do get a La Liga right back in, I think his name's Emerson, to try and help Gabriel Paulista's chemistry out. But he is still going to be on 6 or 7 chem simply because he has got 2 red links instead of, he needs another green link there to help him out. But I'm fine with that right now. This right here is our, the next stage of our squad. It's actually looking kind of good. There's basically one position now, my left striker, that I want to upgrade. And I ran out of coins, but I knew I had stuff in my club, and I knew that Marquee Matchups came out as well. So we're going to complete Marquee Matchups, or we're going to do our best to anyway, with the stuff that we've got at our disposal, because by doing that, we're going to get packs with tradable players, potential. You know, you risk these players now by submitting them into the SBC to hopefully get something better back in the reward packs that it gives you. So that's exactly why we will do literally every Marquee Matchups every single week. And we'll try and keep a nice stock of players in the club so that, you know, you will notice in a minute that the final squad that we do here requires 3 Belgian players. Well, considering everyone's clubs is kind of empty right now, you might not necessarily have Belgian players. So they're expensive right now. Bronzes, you know, if you do some bronze pack method and you pack a Belgian player, you're going to make some money. That is for sure. They're all selling for like 1,000 coins plus. So again, another little trading technique for you there is to potentially just work your way through some Belgian players. Either check your club and do Marquee Matchups, or sell off the players for the little bit of an extra payout on them whilst they're worth more. Or, of course, try and trade your way, try and get some cheap ones and then sell them on for what they're worth. So we get a Sami Khedira there, and those 2 English, the 2 silvers at the end there, the Irishman and the Englishman, they will both sell for over 1,000 coins each, I'm pretty sure, because of their positions for that SBC that I said was a pain that we did just a while ago. And now the next pack for Marquee Matchups, we end up getting an 82 from the Prem. So our highest rated yet in Ruben Neves, who is going to be worth some coins, as well as, is it Donny Marlin? Donil Marlin? I can't remember. It's Marlin from, who was obviously a great starter player last year. Looks pretty good again this year. People are going to pay a couple thousand coins for him. So we made good money in that last pack. Good money again by packing a David Luiz right here. And this is a Electrum pack, so there's also a chance there was a Spanish cam there that we could sell on for a bit more as well. And also a Diallo who sold for like 5.5k or something. So we're making good money. Look at us. We're back at 10,500 coins. And there's still some stuff to sell. And we've still got to complete Marquee Matchups by finishing off this final squad. So I bought a couple of Belgians for as cheap as I possibly could. And it was like 800 and 700 or something like that. And luckily I had the Vermaelen already in my team. And that got me the completion of Marquee Matchups. I don't know why, but the graphic for when you complete an SBC is, especially on Xbox anyway at the moment, it seems to be in like slow motion. I'm not slowing that down. I don't know why it looks like that, but perhaps I'll feed that back so that we can hopefully get that looking crisp, because I'm sure it's supposed to go a lot quicker in the like the graphical animation. So only a couple of packs left, then we get the pack for completing that particular Belgian part of the SBC, and then the overall reward pack. That's why you do Marquee Matchups, because you submit 11 players for each team and you get a pack back. But then once you complete all 4 and you complete the group, you get a reward pack, a bonus pack on top of that, which in this case is a 25k pack. And we're not going to get our first walkout, but we are going to see our first board player in an 84 rated Tagliafico from Ajax. So I would say that this is actually a really quite a good pull. I actually thought maybe he was going to be a little bit more expensive, so I'm going to keep him for now, because you'll see when we like check his price that you can get him for like under 4,000 coins. I just thought maybe he would be a bit more. Maybe I'm a bit wrong there or something. I don't know. I'll keep an eye out. I'll sell him when I can. And then we finally pick up the striker that I really wanted for my team. I got a nice cheap Alex Teixeira who was going for 7.5k. I was trying to get one for under 7, and I think I got one for like 5.5. Or was it 6.5? Something like that. I got a cheap one anyway. And it completes my current squad, which I think I'm now ready to maybe tackle some online opponents in the next episode. So you can see that we've just been able to, by completing Marquee Matchups, getting some extra players that were worth selling at this point in time. You know, we've made extra money. We've been able to, once again, really improve our squad. We've now got like a full rare team, apart from my fullbacks, which are actually better than the ones that I had before them. So I've managed to increase and improve every single area of the squad. And now we've got a team that I think is ready to be at least taken online to see what we can do in our placement matches. You know, if we lose all 5 games, we get 30,000 coins. We get more. We get, you know, more coins to boost our squad, and then try and work our way up the divisions. If we place well and we get some good wins, then we get lots of coins and we're able to really boost our squad nice and early on and compete against some of those really good players. So that's going to wrap things up for the episode today, boys. Do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button. Keep the hype train going. I mean, like, if we could see 15,000 likes on this episode, that would be amazing. I don't know if it's possible, but hey, I'm going to set the bar really high for you guys this year so that you keep showing that love and support and really push these videos out to as many people as possible. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and welcome to all of you new people that have joined the channel over the last couple of days. The subs have been going up like crazy. I've gained a couple thousand subs, which is mental to me, and like I said, it's really overwhelming. Your support means the world to me. Let's keep it going, guys. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram when FIFA's out, and I've got a couple of codes I can give to you guys to unlock the game if you haven't managed to get it yet and stuff. So come follow me on social media. Have a lovely day. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy, and I will catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.